What's going on YouTube? Day number 11, and I still abstinent to weed and cigarettes. I haven't had a cigarette or a spliff in 11 days. What a surprise. 11 days ago I just made a phone call to someone. They said something, can I turn it around? And that gave me enough reason to turn around and say, fuck it, I ain't smoking no more weed. So I quit cigarette at the same time. And here I am today, 11 days later, clean as a whistle. And I was one of them people that turned around and says it was impossible to quit weed and cigarette, like just like that. Well, I thought it was very hard, very difficult, although I'd never even tried to quit it before. I just assumed it was difficult. And you know what, note to self, it ain't that hard. You just gotta do it, just like Nike said, just do it. And I did it. And look at this, it's 10:35 and I ain't all mash up. I ain't all stoned like I would normally. I'd usually be right at this point now, like smoking a spliff, ready to knock myself out to go to sleep. And if that spliff didn't knock me out, I'd smoke another spliff until I was knocked out. But no, day number 11, 10:30 at night. No weed in my system, and I'm very, very tired, almost ready to go to bed. All straight-eyed, normal, but I fall asleep easy, still no problem. And yeah, it's a good feeling. I feel very proud of myself, and I think my family feel proud for me as well. And you know, it's a great feeling. And yeah, I definitely empowered myself by making this decision to quit. And it's a decision I intend to stick to. And tomorrow night I'm gonna go out to a party with my family, and I haven't seen a lot of my family, aunties, uncles, and cousins, and that. I haven't seen them all in a long time, and hopefully they'll notice a difference in me when they see me. And you know, they won't be, you know, the first thing they do, walk up to me, kiss me on the cheek and go, your breath stinks or your clothes stink. I'm going there fresh as a daisy, not smelling like no tobacco, and not looking lean and like I'm in the distance and I'm like, lights are on, no one's home. Almost feels like it's starting to feel like a new me. Today was a very good day. I had a very, very nice day today. I played some poker, win some money. It felt good. And it also felt good because I haven't smoked. And you know, today's the first day I started to feel really groggy and coughing up a lot. Like, you know, you quit smoking, you're bound to start coughing up shit and stuff. And today I felt like that this morning, but it's the weed coming out my system and the cigarette coming out my system. I still got my nicotine patches on. I'm sticking to that because that's definitely like how can I explain? It's like a walking stick, if you wanna call it something. You know, it's helping me goes through this without having no withdrawal symptoms too much, because I'm still getting like my 15 milligrams of nicotine a day. The biggest patches available, and yeah, slowly they go down in milligrams and stuff, and I won't be having no patches on. I won't be smoking, and be good. So day number 11, and I must be close to getting the weed out of my system in 6 weeks' time. Well, no. You look about 4.5 weeks' time, I should have a drugs test, and for the first time in my life, I will be drugs free. Moment of silence, because that is just amazing. It's about fucking time. I'm 26 years of age. You know, like when you're young, you go and smoke with your mates and all of that, and then your mates, you see them 20 years later, and they stop like a year later, and you're still smoking up until that point, and you probably just, you know, you feel like shit really, because you think to yourself, it was a phase. Why did that phase run my life? And true to myself, I'm 26 now. I can be 36 in 10 years clean, and telling people hopefully about it, and telling people, you know, it is doable. Right now I feel like because I've managed to quit weed, that I could even go on one of these shows like Trish or Jeremy Kyle saying to all these people that say it's hard, it's difficult, and going on there and feeling like I can say, you can do it. If I did it, you can do it. But I don't know, that's just me being silly probably, but that's the feeling I got. I just, you know, you have these silly feelings sometimes, and that was one of mine. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing a video tomorrow because I'm going out in the evening, but I've got a couple of friends coming to stay in a couple of days. They might be staying for 4 or 5 nights, so I don't really want to tell them, look, I'm going to make a video quickly on YouTube, because I'm doing a video diary because I'm quitting smoking. I thought, I don't know, maybe I'm not embarrassed to tell them to look at my video, but I don't want them to know my business, you know. if it truly is a video viral, then fuck me, they'd tell me, right, I see you on the internet. But hey, I doubt it. I've only had about 200 views. That's not like earth breaking, is it? Maybe if 35 million people viewed it, they could turn around and recognize me on here. But that'd be like, I'm saying that would be impossible. Anyway, I'll stop chatting shit to you, and I hope everybody has a wicked weekend. And I'd just like to say one more thing. Enough respect to all the people that leave me comments and emails and telling me, supportive things, and telling me, congratulations and all that stuff, because it's that's getting me through it. Like I said yesterday in my video, it's like a mental block, this video YouTube thing, because if I was to fail, well, if I was to fail, I wouldn't be able to keep doing this video diary, and I wouldn't be able to keep doing these video uploads and things. So I would have no reason to come on here, and I don't like that. I like to come on here, and I like to keep doing these videos. So in order to do the videos, I've got to stay clean. So I've got to be true to myself, true to everyone, and then I can keep coming on and making my videos. Not everyone wants me to come on here and do my videos, because some people love weed that much, but I never told anyone to stop smoking. Everyone's got a right to make their own minds and do their own thing. And for me, I'm doing my own thing. And whatever your choices are in your life, it's you who's got to go to sleep with them at night, and not me. I go to sleep with a nice clear conscience. In fact, it's nice to be a good citizen to society. Being 100% legal, knowing the police can raid my yard without having to worry about this, that, and the other. In fact, if the police was to raid my yard right now and they found it, I'd tell them, look, if you find a spliff, I'll give you $1,000, because trust me, I looked in every corner and every drawer and every under my couch and even my sofa, because I won't lie, there was a few nights ago, I thought, let me look in my drawer and see if there's a spliff in there, and yeah, if I found it, I'd have probably smoked it. But the good thing was, the day I quit weed, I threw everything away. Threw the Rizla, gave my grinder away. I still got my tray, but what can I trade to? I can't smoke that. So yeah, I ain't got no weed anywhere. And fuck me, believe me, I looked just as well. And it's just as well I used my brain the day I quit to get rid of everything, because it would be easy to relapse if I found an eighth or some shit like that. Because there has been times in the past where I've just found eighths or half ounces lying around, and I think right now, if I found an eighth or a half ounce, I think it'd be dangerous, because can you imagine having a half ounce in front of me right now, and knowing that I've got evil on one side and good on the other side, and I'd have to think to myself the choice, and I'd probably tell one of my mates to come up and buy it, and if I don't buy it, I just give it, and I have to tell him to do it straight away, and that's what I'd have to do, because I think that's a bit too tempting. Having a mate smoke it in front of you is one thing, but having a half ounce of my own, or fucking spliff in front of me my own right now, I could be too tempted. And the other thing is, not smoking for 11 days, that would mean that if I took 2 pulls on a spliff right now, I'd feel like I would feel when I was about 13 years old, when you had your first spliff, when you go to bed and your head's in the pillow and your arms on the side and your head, and you can feel your heartbeat going boom 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 boom. Do you remember those days, eh? As a heavy smoker, you don't get them very often, because you get tolerant. You can smoke the hardest skunk available. When I used to go to Amsterdam, I'd be like, give me the best, smoke it up, no problem. I get lean in the end, but not like when you're a non-smoker and you have a couple of tokes for the first time, and that just fucks you up, and that scares you. That makes you think you can't smoke during the day and stuff like that, and gradually your tolerance builds, and and then you become tolerant to it, and then you can do it. And glad I haven't got that tolerance to it no more. But what I will be doing tomorrow night, for once, I will be getting mash up. Not by weed or cigarette, but I am going to have a drink, because I've never had a drinking problem. I rarely ever drink. Alcohol's never been my thing, but I do feel to get smashed. That's what I'm going to do. Get total rat-assed, and hopefully don't make a fool of myself. And I'll come on here on Sunday maybe, and I'll let you know how I got on being around people in a party atmosphere where there was smoking and all that stuff, because I haven't been out properly since the time I quit, so I don't know what it's like. I went out to the shopping supermarket, or went out shopping and whatever yesterday, and you can't smoke inside buildings in the UK. So when I went outside where everyone smoked, I could just smell cigarette Nasty.